On today's video, we are pulling out from the back of our drawer one of the most loved and hyped palettes of all times. And this is the Urban Decay Naked 2 Eyeshadow Palette. If you want to see how I recreate this eyeshadow look and whether I still consider this palette as one of my favorites, then just keep watching. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing fine. On today's video, I thought I will come up with a series which is called I Remember. I have seen recently on Emily Noel channel, she was doing a series called I Remember, and basically this is when you are going through your stash and you are pulling out a eyeshadow palette that you used to love on the past and just take it out and create a eyeshadow look using that palette. And I thought this is a good way to remember and rediscover the eyeshadow palettes that we have loved in the past, because with all the new things that are releasing, we cannot keep tracking everything that we have in our stash, in our collection. So I said, why I will not sit down and film every month a video using one eyeshadow palette that I have in my collection and I used to love in the past, and I want to remember that. And for today's video, I thought I will bring you the Urban Decay Naked 2 eyeshadow palette. This palette is not that long in my collection, but it is not so well loved as I would expected. So this is how the eyeshadow palette looks like. It is more on a cool tone and has lovely shades. I'm really keen on this shade called Tease, and this is one of the reasons that I purchased this palette, because I was really into that shade, which is a olivey, light olivey shade, and I wasn't able to find and purchase itself that shade. It doesn't, my local Sephora doesn't have it, and also I haven't found it online. Maybe it's not even released individually, but anyway, I love all the shades from this palette, and I feel this palette is a staple in every makeup collection, in every beauty lover or every beauty guru that it is here. So yeah, recently I was traveling and I took this palette with me, and I was able to do my makeup on the car, and I only used this brush that is coming with it. You can see that it's dirty. I don't use it at home because I have my own other brushes, but for travel I really enjoy this palette. Okay, so no more talking, I invite you to watch the actual tutorial. And before we are going ahead, I want to remind you that I have a international giveaway open, and I'm giving away a naked reloaded eyeshadow palette, and not only that one, but all the details you can find on the description box. Just click on the show more and it will be displayed everything you know, everything you need to know about this giveaway. Okay, so now let's go back to the actual tutorial. I have already applied my base. Today I'm using again those two samples from Sephora that I've got not long ago from the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. So I mixed the shade Porcelain and Snow, and I really love this foundation. I also did my brows and primed my lids. But other than that, we will go together now and we'll create our eyeshadow look. To be honest, I don't have in mind a specific look, but I will just go by inspiration. So first, I'm taking the shade called Tease, which is the single matte transition shade from the palette. I don't have this palette from so long. I bought it like 3-4 months ago, but I haven't used it so much. You know, it's the excitement that you want that stuff, and after you get it, you throw it in some corner and you forget about it. But I said no, with this series, now I have to rediscover my palettes and force myself to use them. And other than that, I haven't even done a look on my channel featuring this palette. I forgot to zoom you as always. Now I'm going to shade Foxy, which is the lightest matte shade. It's the first shade from the palette. And I will blend that towards my brow bone using the same brush. I haven't told you the brush that I'm using is the BH Cosmetics V5. And I will link all the tools that I've used on this video on the description box as usual. Next, I'm gonna take a flat brush. This is the Wet n Wild, doesn't have any name. And I'm gonna take the shade Pistol, which is my favorite shade from the palette. And I will add this on the half of my lid from the outer to the inner, but a bit more, like two-thirds of my lid. Next, with the same brush, I will go to the shade which is beside Pistol, and it's called Verve, and I will add this on the rest of my lid, from the inner corner towards the Pistol. So this shade has a bit of more sheen, and it's of course lighter. I want to intensify my outer corner, and I will take this pencil brush which is from Zoeva, and I will take the shade called Snakebite, yeah, which is a shimmery copper shade, and I will add this in the very outer corner of my eye. I don't want this look to be really dark, but I just want to give it a bit of more depth. I will just blend together the Snakebite with the tease, just to have a nice and smoked outer corner shadow. We also need to take care of our lower lash line, and I will take the shade Tease that we used on the crease, and I will create a base for this area. And I will take also the shade called Busted, and I will intensify my lower line. And what I like about this palette is that there is a big size mirror, so you can use it to do your makeup. Our inner corner is the last part. I will take also the shade Verve, and I will drag it to our inner corner. And now I want to take this pencil from the Balm called Mr.Write now. It's in the shade Wayne. It's a olivey shade, and I feel that it's working with this look. And I will run this on my waterline and also smudge it a bit on the lower line area. For my liner, I will use the roller lash line from the Benefit, which I already reviewed on my channel. As a mascara, I will use this one from the Douce Cosmetics, which has this ginormous wand. This is the biggest, fattest mascara wand I ever seen in my life. I think it's made to be for a horse eye. And I don't know how they are expecting to do your lower line with this, or your lower lashes with this. Okay, what's left is my face makeup and the lips. I will do this out of camera and I will come back. And here we're back with the final look. Just to tell you quickly, for my contour and bronzer I use this shade from my custom made Makeup Forever palette. This is in the shade 112. For my blush I have used a mix between those two shades. This is a palette from Sephora that I got it as a birthday gift and doesn't have a name, it's just called Face Palette Blush. But I wanted to have a bit more of a cool tone, considering the fact that this look is more of a cool. So I wanted also my cheeks to be a bit more cooler, not so warm, not peachy. For my highlighter I use the Manizer from the Balm. And for my lips, to keep it on the Urban Decay note, I have used a combination of their 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in shade Ladyflower. So I smudge this all over my lip. And then I've used this gloss called Hi-Fi Shine. It's in the shade Obsessed. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. I hope you like it. I really love how it looks like. I hope you like and you'll come back for more tutorial like this. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, and also don't forget to check the videos that I put here on the screen. And yeah, I will see you on my next one. Bye bye!